Hello, people. Now, I'm going to get into something that a lot of you guys don't think about. And the thing is, you do not live longer than your wife, okay? And you're going to be like, well, what's that got to do with anything? Make sure all your business affairs, if you want money, if you got insurance, anything, that you want to go to the kids, hand me down, or even go to your mom or your dad, I don't care who it is, anybody but your wife. Let me put it to you this way. Please get it done. Don't wait until you're old, because one day you're gone. And guess who gets everything? Your wife. And you think your wife's going to do the right thing. No, not modern women, man. Not modern women. Modern women's all about the me. So if you want money to go to the kids, if you want money to go to your parents, or even you got houses in their name. There was a coffee pot episode, and the guy was saying, there was all these accounts under his father's name, and he went to his, he had to seek some kind of permission from the ex-wife. I couldn't remember, from his mom or whatever. I couldn't remember exactly what the storyline. Please forgive me, I'm getting old. But anyway, all of a sudden, she drained all the accounts. She drained them all. So there was nothing the son can do about it, because government, just because you got divorced doesn't mean they divorced it on your accounts. They didn't. You've got to make sure that when you get divorced, or don't, I'm not, not even just divorce, okay? Because I had a story where my mom's friend, in old times, you always put stuff in the man's name, right? You always did. So what happened was the father had a house, and then they turned around and the house went to the son because the father passed. So most people believe that the son will outlive the mother, right? Wrong. You guys gotta understand, a lot of you guys have harder work, your woman had a softer life than you did. You ain't going to live as long as you think you're going to live. Some do, great. But majority of us men don't. So please, if you got any desire to give stuff to your kids and your mom or anybody, please get it on paper. I'm not saying the wife ain't gonna fight it and all that, but at least if you do it while you're young, or do it at a decent age like 30 or 40, make sure because you don't know nobody even after you die. See, I used to say you don't know about anybody until you die. I'm going to tell you straight up now, you don't know anybody even after you die. So anyway, getting back to the story, I know I bounce around a lot, so I'm going to try not to ramble too much. Anyway, so the son got the house. Great. They built because they believed in keeping it in the man's name. So he died. The son died. and the mother house went to the wife. Now, I'm gathering from the circumstances. So, the wife wanted to get rid of the house. She already has 4 houses. So, you guys need to pay attention. When your mother and wife feud, don't just brush it under the rug. Because your wife ain't going to do the right thing when the time comes. If something happens to you, your wife ain't going to acknowledge your mother. Okay? Or your kids, or anybody else for that matter, that she don't care about. She may care about them, she may not. You don't know. These women are all about me. Modern women are all about me now. Please, guys, when you're 30, 40, and 50, if you got insurances and you got kids, make sure you put stuff in their name. So, the only reason why, getting back to the story, the only reason why she didn't get kicked out of the house is because she's been living there a long time, and the courts didn't decide that was reasonable. But once she croaks or whatever, that house is going up for sale by the wife. The heck with it. Don't matter, she's not going to pass it down to the family like the family was hoping. So this is why you guys need to stop thinking that you are going to outlive your ex-wives. Or your wives, for that matter. So, if you get divorced, make sure that everything is not associated to your ex-wife. Separate. Because the government won't do it. Just because you got a divorce, the government still has her attached unless you go down physically and get her removed. So, and the same thing as if you're married, you got to ensure that your kids are all right. Because modern women nowadays do not want to pass things down to you. They don't. They just want to blow it on Louis Vuitton bags, Chanel bags, whatever stupidness is in fashion. And this is why men provide, because they provide stability. Because if a woman, there'll be tons of debt, there'll be XYZ unless they're an accountant. But anyway, and I'm not going to say all accountants, so please don't hold me to it. So you guys got to stop thinking everything's going to work out once you die. It doesn't. You don't go and physically get these things fixed. It ain't going to happen. Now, if you ain't got nothing, no money, no house, no nothing, and you don't plan to leave nothing to nobody, fine. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But for all you guys that have money and stuff, and you want to see it go to your kids, and you want to see, and maybe your parent, your dad died and the house went to you because they believe that you outlived the mom. So don't do that. Don't believe it. You make sure if anything happens to you, that any assets that you want to go to your mom or your kids will go to them. Because these ladies are not going to do what you want them to do. You think they're going to do the righteous thing? You don't know. And once you're dead, any obligations to your family is now void. Whether it's their own kids, they don't care. It's all about me now. Guys, please don't think your girls are angels because you married them. Always treat them like always ensure things. Always make sure of things. Do not leave things in the hands of the woman. I hate to say crap like this, but it needs to be said. If you not want to make the wife, the law of attorney, I'm going to tell you, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. You're going to, because she's going to do everything you don't want to do. So, before it gets to that point, if you're 40, 30, and you got assets and stuff, you know you're going to have an idea of giving stuff to your kids and stuff. Put it in writing. Put it in writing. But you're not, otherwise, those kids may never see it. Your parents may never see it. But I mean, I know your kids may squander it. I believe in not giving stuff to kids until they're like 27, 28, or 30. But that's my opinion. But I'm going to tell you, if you want stuff to go to people besides your wife, do not make your wife a power of attorney. Do not just let things stand the way they are. Oh, things will work itself out. It's not. Because all it's going to work out is everything goes to your wife. And your wife can do whatever she wants, whether she sells everything and blows it all on the casinos. It doesn't matter. Or Louis Vuitton bags or whatever. She can do whatever she wants. And she's going to do what she wants. So you thinking she's going to do the right thing, think again. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Please, guys, just stop thinking with your heart. Stop thinking with your lower bodies. Start thinking with your. This is what men have. Logic. Think about it, guys. You do not want to burn the rest of your family because you have you've been pleasing yourself and you think everything's great with your woman. You don't know no one even after you're dead. Anyway, take care. Peace.